97% of candidates fail their interviews on 4 questions. In this training lesson, I will tell you what those 4 questions are and, more importantly, teach you how to answer them. If you are applying for any job role with any company, make sure you stay tuned. And just very quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I say that because literally thousands of you are getting hired at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please hit the like button and also tell me the name of the job you are applying for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips. Okay. Let's start working through those 4 questions 97% of candidates fail their interviews on. Please take notes. Question number 1 that 97% of candidates fail their interviews on is, what is your biggest weakness? People fail on this question because they think they should say that they don't have any weaknesses, or they give a fake weakness, such as, I am a perfectionist. This tough interview question is assessing honesty because we all have weaknesses and also your desire for self-improvement. It is important to give an honest weakness, but to also explain to the hiring manager what you are doing to improve on that weakness. For example, my biggest weakness is impatience. I am a very impatient person. However, I am trying to improve by being mindful of the fact that not everyone works at the same pace as I do. So let me now give you the perfect scripted answer to this interview question that contains another great weakness that is suitable for all job interviews. Here we go. What is your biggest weakness? My biggest weakness is that I struggle to say no to people, which means I sometimes overcommit. I have this weakness because I am a people pleaser and don't want to let anyone down. However, I am learning to assess my capacity for additional responsibilities before saying yes to ensure high-quality work standards are always maintained. Question number 2 that 97% of candidates fail their interviews on is, why should we hire you? People fail on this question because they either give just one reason why the hiring manager should hire them instead of 3, or the reasons they do give are not sufficiently unique to make them stand out from the competition. Remember this, the hiring manager will use your answer and the answers of the other candidates to decide which one can add the most value in the role. Here is a brilliant top scoring answer to this difficult question, why should we hire you, that contains 3 powerful reasons. This is guaranteed to impress the hiring manager. Here we go. Why should we hire you? You should hire me for 3 reasons. First, I am ready-made for this position regarding my skills, qualities, knowledge, and commitment. I can come into the role, have an immediate impact, and I will require minimal supervision, which means you can concentrate on more important matters. Second, you should hire me because I proactively take responsibility for resolving problems instead of leaving them for others to deal with. You can count on me to help the company in times of need and be flexible in my job description. Finally, you should hire me because I have created a 90-day action plan outlining what I will do in this role to add value and deliver a strong return on my salary. I have brought my plan of action to the interview and would like to give you a copy. You then hand your 90-day plan of action to the hiring manager. And you can download my ready-made 30, 60, and 90-day plans for interviews by clicking the link in the top right-hand corner of the video and going through to my website, passmyinterview.com. Question number 3 that 97% of candidates fail their interviews on is, tell me about yourself. This is the first question you will have to answer at your job interview when you will be the most nervous. People fail on this question because they talk about irrelevant things such as their hobbies and interests, their family, and what they get up to outside of work. These things have no impact on your ability to do your job properly, so don't talk about them. When answering the question, tell me about yourself, keep your response to a maximum of 60 seconds in duration, and also talk about the following 4 things. Write these down. Number 1, the skills you have that match the job description. Number 2, any experience you can bring to their company or your educational background if this is your first job. Number 3, brief details of accomplishments you have attained in your life so far. These tell the hiring manager you have a track record of success. And then finally, number 4, the type of person you are and what you will do to make a positive difference to the team. Those 4 things stand for SEAT, S-E-A-T. And you can easily remember my brilliant SEAT structure for tell me about yourself because you will be sitting down on a seat at your interview. So here is a brilliant top scoring answer to that question, tell me about yourself, that uses my brilliant SEAT structure. Here we go. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for this opportunity. I would describe myself as a disciplined, productive and supportive team player with the skills, qualities and knowledge to excel in this position. My experience in completing time-sensitive tasks, collaborating across company departments and problem solving means I can add value in the role and give you a great return on my salary. I have a track record of accomplishment. In my last position, I was praised for my strong work ethic, flexibility in my job description, and for how I help to train new team members. If you hire me, I will be a good company role model and take ownership of my professional development to ensure I am always a useful asset to my team. Question number 4 that 97% of candidates fail their interviews on is, how would you handle a conflict with a coworker? In my 30 years experience as a hiring manager, I rarely hear this question answered correctly. People often answer this question by saying they would inform their manager or supervisor about the conflict so they could deal with it. If you say that, you will fail. The hiring manager wants to hear you say that you would take ownership of the conflict to achieve a positive outcome. Here is the perfect top scoring scripted answer for you to write down. How would you handle a conflict with a coworker? I would handle the conflict with maturity and professionalism. First, I would assess my words and actions to ensure I was not the cause. Second, I would meet privately with my coworker to ascertain their views as to why the conflict had occurred. Finally, I would hold open and honest conversations with my coworker to find an amicable solution to the conflict that empowered us to move forward, work harmoniously, and achieve the team's goals. Okay, so there you have it. 4 powerful answers to the most difficult interview questions. Now, the next thing to do to accelerate your learning even further is click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video, go through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my brilliant job interview preparation pack. This is a formidable resource. It will help you get hired at every job interview you ever attend. Here's what you get. You will get my salary negotiation script. I will teach you how to get the highest salary possible in your job interview. You will also get the 17 best questions to ask at the end of an interview. I recommend you choose 3 questions from the list of 17 to ask. You will also get my brilliant body language techniques training. I will teach you how to create a brilliant impression throughout your job interview. You will also get the 30, 60 and 90-day plans that you can use when answering that difficult question, why should we hire you? And you will also get my top 25 best words to say in an interview and my professional job interview closing statement. And as if that wasn't enough, you will also get my ready-made CV and resume templates plus 50 additional top scoring answers to difficult interview questions. To get all of these things in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, click that link and go through to my website, passmyinterview.com. Finally, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best for getting hired. Have a great day.